Hi guys, myself Suresh Antati. I am from Angadigar, Andhra Pradesh. I have completed Java full stack training in Ambitious, which is present in Kukatpalli, Hyderabad. During my training, I have learned various technologies. As a backend, I have learned core Java to implement the core logics, and JDBC to communicate with the databases, and Servlets to enter with the client side. And Spring is the advanced version of the Servlets, and Spring Boot is a build on the top of the Spring, which is used to build RESTful APIs for RESTful web services, and also I have learned microservices. As a part of Frontend, and I learned HTML, which gives structure to the web pages, and CSS is used to style the web page, and Bootstrap is a framework of CSS which consists of predefined classes and which gives a ready-made responsiveness to our web application, and JavaScript which adds functionality to our web pages, and React is a library to build interactive web application and single page applications. As a part of database, I have learned MySQL and Postgres and MongoDB will be used as a databases. To build and automate applications, I have used Jenkins, Docker, and Kubernetes. The training will be completely on the project oriented, and after completing my training, I have joined the internship, which is present in Hyderabad, that is Analytic Software Solutions. During my internship, I have worked on the project, and my role is to build interactive web application, and I also build RESTful web services by using Spring Boot. During my training, I have built an application by using front and backend technologies. As I told earlier, I have learned for backend, I have learned Java, for front end, I have learned React. By using those technologies, I have built this application. The main purpose of this application is to order the food items, which is similar to Swiggy and Zomato. And now we will see the backend part. The mainly it consists of the controller, DTOs, models, repos, and security and services. The controller, which consists of the entry point of the application, where the APIs will be the return, and the model, which consists of the tables. It's the structure of the table and what properties should it have. That it has to be created in the database, and for repos, it will be helps to. It contains the logic and how to communicate with the database in the form of the Java object. For security, I have used JWT, token based security, and services which consists of business logic. Now we will test the application. We can test the application by using Postman, by writing the API. These application I have built, which is present in the local system. Now we will get the array of items from the database. The data will be present in the database. We are fetching the data by using the APIs. That logic will be written in server side as I shown in the earlier. Now we will see the front end part. The front end part, we can build the front end part by using class based components or functional based components. Now mostly all of the application are building by using the function based components. For state management, I have used Redux. For small scale application, we can use context API. For large scale application, we can use Redux, because the state management complexity will be difficult to manage the state. So Redux will be easy to manage the state in client side applications, and it consists of the various components such as the cart, filter bar. Based on by using the filter bar, we can filter the items based on the categories, such as for example, such as veg or non-veg, and it consists of the order. After successfully adding the items to the cart, we can place the order. That logic will be was written in the order.js, and app.js is the entry point of the application where all the components will be called in app.js. Now we will see the functionality of our application. This is the overview of the application as I shown earlier. We can, if an user already exists, he can provide the email ID and password to login. If uh, if he was a new user, he can create a new user by providing the name, email, For example, we can give Suresh and email suresh@gmail.com, and we can give a random number, but it should be a mm, but it should be a 10 numbers, because I have written the logic, it will be a 10 numbers. And here I am providing the country, such as we can provide India, USA. And here we are going to provide the address where we are located, and here we can provide the pin code and password. It should contain a minimum 8 letters and lower upper classes, and it should contain a one special character and at least one letter. After then we are going to register. Here it is showing invalid phone number, because in client side I have validated a phone number, but it should be a number and minimum of 10 numbers. And USA, no register. After successful register, here it will be showing that register successfully. That means we have saved the data in the database. Now we are going to log in by using these details. After successful registration, we are going to log in here with the registered details by providing the email and the password. After successful login, we are going redirect to the dashboard. Here a list of items will be there. These items are fetching through the API. The data will be was present in the database. We can add the items to the cart. We can see the number of items that we added to the cart. Here we can increase the quantity of the cart. We can wishlist the item, or we can remove the items which are not necessary. And here we can see the total price, and by clicking on go to checkout, it will be redirected to the order page, where we can place the items. This is the overall application that I have built by using the Spring Boot and React.js. We can use we can add other functionalities if necessary.